everybody. If you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. My code name's Nannygal, but you can call me Bird for short. And today, we're going to get started on a fun little project today. Even though the lake behind me is absolutely beautiful, we're going to turn our attention over here to that little less beautiful spot that's been cleared out of trees. You see, today, this is going to be our building plot. It's going to be the start of a fun little creative project over in this area. I'm planning on making a fun little magical house. Probably home to a kind little witch. What caused me to want to make a magical house in a little bit of a magical village over here? I don't know. Something happened. But today we're going to be building our witch's hut today. Well, not a hut, it's going to be an actual house. So yeah, the terrain's a little rough, but yeah, you'll have to go with it. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, and I don't have any time lapses for you guys today because even though I pulled off cinematics in my last video, I'm not doing that again right now unless somebody knows like a replay mod or flashback. I don't know the difference between the two, but I know one of them is, or both of them are really good for recording videos, unless somebody knows one of those for Bedrock Edition, because my setup for making that video, me at my desk with 2 computers, that was a bit of a hassle, but I did get the shots I wanted, so there's that. So if you have any ideas for that, let me know in the comments below, please. Now I'm going to pick my blocks and we're going to get started. So for this build, I have settled on a rather interesting shape, but to save me time and headaches, I'm going to start with a very simple shape and then add on the extra bits after that. So let me go ahead and make the shape. I might actually just get rid of these 2 layers here and cover it over. Okay, fine, I'll do that real quick. There we go, I did the thing. Now we get started. We've got our basic shape in. Obviously, we'll add some actual details, but we really just need to get the structure in at first. There's going to be a bit right here that's sticking out, almost like an L. But with what I've got planned for the roof design and something that's going to go on the roof, I'm going to need to put that there first. So what I'm going to use for the roof is moss, calcite, and amethyst. It'll make sense soon, I promise. Okay, do you see the vision? Probably not yet. Let me add the other 2 bits. Now do we see the vision? Honestly, the tower top or whatever might be a little too big for the house, but you know, it's magical. It makes sense. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let me add some rooms on the inside and possibly a floor, and then we'll probably add some details outside. I do want to add a full interior this episode though. Oh, I actually completely forgot. I wanted to add like a big glass bay window here. I gotta figure out what color I want it. There we go. I'll add some like spruce or something, or some supporters at the end just to make it look better. Wait, did I speak a full sentence? Do y'all ever have that moment where you think you say something, then realized either you said it completely wrong or you said it in your head? I'm fine, I promise. Whoops. What if I just keep it there? That's actually so cute. Hold on. Just replace that. That is actually adorable. I love that. I love how I accidentally grew the tree. That's so funny. Although the mossy part of the roof is missing flowers. Hee. That's adorable. I love how I accidentally grew the tree up there. It's just adding the perfect amount of whimsy. However, we need some logs across the top there, and we need a window right here. Really? Did you have to leave it at the front door? Okay, who else is absolutely in love with the amount of whimsy in this build? It's so cute. Give me a second to work out interior materials and we will be right back. Okay, so here's the thing. I did put some wall details in. So interiors for me are both the best and the worst, because I love doing the interiors, but it's also like I gotta figure out how to do the interiors. Usually it works out completely fine, but here we're telling a bit of a story, like I promised in the last video. You know what I mean. So what's happening inside this fun little cottage here is that it's all whimsical and magical. Kiki's delivery service has been playing a lot in my house recently, and out of the 3 Ghibli movies I've seen, Ghibli, however you want to call it, it's my favorite. So this is a cottage for a witch, kind witch of course, that watches over this little magical area here. And dang, that actually looks so cute. Okay, and so what I'm thinking is doing something a little bit like how, I'm gonna be real with y'all, how my real life room is, where it's organized but not to the eye. Like, you know where everything is, but no one else does, you know? So I'm gonna try to like cut it up a little bit into different rooms. There'll probably be 2 here, and then upstairs in the tower, of course. But it's gonna be a little messy, but coordinated messy. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. So I'm probably just going to cut to a montage of me doing the interior, because I'm still going to do some landscaping around, so the video is going to be maybe a little bit longer. I haven't estimated how long it is yet. So I guess I shall be right back. Okay, I finally finished the interior and it's looking pretty cute and cozy. So if we walk into the entranceway, the entranceway is pretty plain. I wasn't sure what to do with this, but we go inside and this is where our young witch works on her stuff so that she can make stuff for the upcoming village. I don't know. I don't know yet. The story is coming, I promise, but there's a sweet little young witch here who witch stuff. I am so good at English, guys. We got our pool of water here, which I did dye a lighter color so you can actually see it. And then in here is more of the living space. We've got our cute little bay window greenhouse thing going on here. And then we have a good lounge couch and then a tucked away desk area, which I love very much. And then you got the jukebox back there so you can listen to your music. And then we go up these nice spiral staircase, which also leads to another spiral staircase that will go up in a minute. But then here's the witch's bedroom. She's got her personal stuff here, some crystals because she really likes crystals. We've got her books and her quill. Some crystals are growing out of the amethyst. Most of them are small because she keeps trying to trim them down, but she also doesn't have the heart to completely get rid of them. So yeah, so she uses those for her potions and stuff. And then if we go up this spiral staircase, we're going up the tower currently, and it's a little magical witch's hut. I keep saying hut, but it's not a hut. So I had to of course I had to put in an enchanting table, and I really like this chandelier thing I did with a beacon because the beacon's light actually looks so pretty in vibrant visuals. But yeah, we did our interior, and I'm in love with the coziness of like this area right here, and then the lounge area. It's so nice, and I like how putting random rugs around the place. It breaks up the same color of the floor, and it also ties together everything since I decided on using the same color rug all the way in the rooms here and of course upstairs. Now of course we have our cozy little cottage, magical, whimsy filled, whatever you want to call it. We need to take care of some of this landscaping here. I'm not going to do a lot in today's video because, not gonna lie, I'm kind of running out of energy, but we shall persevere, and I want to add at least some bit of better terraforming behind us, around and in front of our cottage. So let's get started. So I've done quite a bit of work next to the cottage. You can kind of see, I'm sure if you've been watching any any terraining with this kind of vibe, you've seen this kind of thing before. I've never done it myself, and I think I did a pretty good job for first try. Of course, I have to clean it up a bit, but you see you got this pond, and I'm thinking maybe I can just like snake it all the way to the lake, but I do really like the lake standing by itself here, so we'll just do like a tiny little pond. I was planning on okay, listen, I'm not a full-time creator yet. I want to be, but right now I'm not. So I kind of ran out of time to record because I had some technical difficulties with the audio, so I had less time to record. And I was like, sure, I'll go through the night or super early in the morning to record this video. And knowing me not waking up super early at like 5 o'clock or anything, I decided to do it at night. I am tired. It is late. I'm going to bed. Okay? I gotta edit this video tomorrow. It comes out in 2 days. Happy after Valentine's Day, by the way. Yeah, that was yesterday. Anyway, so you can see where I'm going with this. There will be a lot more details. I might work on it a little bit off camera since it is a creative build, and obviously I'm not cheating because of the materials. Also, I hope you guys don't mind if I'm collecting the hardcore world materials for the village makeover off camera, because I'm sorry, like I said, I'm not a full-time creator. I don't have the time to sit down and grind for multiple hours at a time. I have family that I actually like, so you know, I want to hang out with them, like a lot. Okay, yeah, I've been clearing out a lot of this stuff with water. We'll ignore that, but clearly it's just bedtime for me. So yeah, I will continue this series. I have 2 questions for you guys right before we go. 1, should I make a skin for this? If so, do you have ideas? This is a magical theme skin. I'm not the witch who lives here, but some more sort of magical theme skin. If you have ideas, tell me. 2, what do we name our area? Okay, because I do plan on coming back here whenever I feel like it, just to build. I haven't really done anything like this. I haven't really done something like this before, where I'm just building in creative mode to where I have the motivation to do it like this, because I haven't done it a magical, mystical style like this before. So this is fun. So if you have any ideas for our area here, let me know. Now, since this is a classified time of night, I shall go to sleep now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, maybe consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026 and hopefully get monetized. If you don't want to stick around, that's okay. But you already made it all the way through this video, so maybe you wanna stick around. Thanks. I'm losing it. I'm sorry. If you want to see something more creative, I just announced that I just did a big announcement on my channel, and I'll leave that video right there. Nope, there. That was the cinematics in that video were kind of fun to make, but it was a hassle. So let me know if you know any of those mods that I mentioned earlier. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.